morning and welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. This is Wednesday. I think this is the 30th. And so we brought the two poodles and we bought the schnoodle down. These guys are all going home. I think starting next week she goes home. This will be her last Wednesday. It'll be her last video. And she has come out of her shell so much since we finally got her up to the house. I know you just want somebody to pet you. Yes, you do. We don't baby her at all. No. Say, no, we don't baby you. She had a bath yesterday. We trimmed her face, gave her a hygiene clip, did her toenails. Hi, Pumpkin. I know, you're just so excited. And she's doing great. Can I get my strings? I know, those are great fun, aren't they? Let me pull my strings up. She's completely on dry dog food, and she is soon to get out of here. I know what you just want to pet. You just want somebody to pet you. Ooh. She's going to miss her brothers, although they are just wild children all over her all the time. Say, but they've been good to you in the house, huh? I know it. She just loves attention. She loves to be petted. She loves attention. The biggest thing is you're going to want... Where are you going? There, you went out the bottom? Okay, good. He kind of dove in there. I know, you're just a pistol. Here, let me move my legs. Now, there you go. She is good in the bathtub. She was good with her nails. She wasn't a screamer. Her brothers are screamers. Yeah, some brothers are screamers. She's just a doll. She really is. She's so cute. I'm going to give you a current weight on her if I can keep the boys away. There, they're gone. Let me see what she weighs. 3 pounds. Oop. Come on. You gotta give me a couple seconds. 3 pounds. Ouch. 3.5. So she's 3 pounds, 3.5. And she's really, really, really doing good. I know you just excited. Can you not make it over the leg? I'll tell you, we can sit and watch these guys all day long. They're so funny. This is a fun age. Normally I would not get in here with them at this age, but we wanted you to see how friendly she was and that she's outgoing. These boys, there's no problem with outgoing. There are puppies at times that are backwards for a couple weeks until they learn that the world is not a nasty place. It's not going to kill them. We don't baby them when they're like that. We still run the vacuum sweepers around them. We still change the kennel, we have a routine with them. So a routine is going to be your best friend with this puppy. I know you guys that are getting her have had a dog before. And so the hardest thing for people to do and the most, I know what you're just wound up. The biggest thing that I hear back that people don't know how to control is the biting. They do not bite us at all. You've never seen them in here bite me that I haven't corrected them. No bite. And as she comes up and nips my fingers. But we have especially older couples, I think they're wanting a puppy so bad that they put up with whatever the puppy will put out, and that's not a good thing. If you were strict with your kids, you got to be strict with this dog. The nice thing with the dog, you can legally lock it in a crate. Although, I'm sure there's times that you would like to lock your children in a crate. So make sure you set rules, boundaries, and limitations down with her. She is absolutely fine in the kennel, up in the garage with us. I know this boy. And she doesn't bark at us. She doesn't talk to us. So when she's in her crate, we do not talk to them at all. I know, I see ya. We absolutely, that's kind of like the no zone timeout place. Hey, no. And chewing on anything on your body, it's like he was starting to chew my pants. Are you, this is like an alligator going after my fingers. So he's going to be bad when he goes home. No bite, no bite. I'm going to pop you in there. How can you be mad at him at this age? But you can't do that when you get him home. You've got to be tough on him. They're not going to hate you. They actually will really, really respect you more. There is a position you can put these guys in that you can really scold them. Like if you were watching a dog fight, there's always a dog that ends up on the ground, laying on its side, and doesn't look at the other dog, because looking at them is a sign of aggression. And the other dog will hold that dog there. No. They will hold that dog there in that position until the dog totally goes limp and gives in. And then that way the other dog walks away. You kind of got to be like that with these guys at home. No bite. No bite. They play with each other with their mouth. So they're going to want to do that with you at home. We are really, really tough on them about biting because I hate it. It's a habit that just gets increasingly worse and worse and worse over weeks. And then you don't know how to cope with it when they're actually growling at you because they won't let you put them in the crate. They have maybe claimed the bed for their own in your room, and they won't let you on the bed. They growl at you. I've had that happen with people. And that's just in case you let the dog get away with too much, and it becomes the alpha of the household. So it's great to play. No bite. It's great to play with him. Now see her whole attitude change? I know. Good girl. And so once I correct them, I leave them alone and forget them, and they come right back to be your best friend. But they don't come back and bite me. So she's pretty easy about it. This little stinker is going to be a tough one. I'll tell you what. These poodles are just wound for sound. They are so... And we have 7 of those little guys here right now. And unfortunately, I'm keeping 6 little girls out of that litter. So it's like, oh, you cannot imagine what we're going through upstairs. They need to get outside and play. And of course, ouch, ouch, no bite. Now, there you go. He says, okay, I won't do that again. He was biting toes, and he wasn't just playing. So you do have to, it's like if you watch a puppy, especially him, his energy builds and builds and builds and builds, and then he's going to explode, and he's either going to nip at you, he's going to tear something up. So it's really, really important to set rules and boundaries with these guys. You need your collar changed. I'm going to take it off. It's tight. You've got to set boundaries and limitations with them. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure they spend crate time. You can look at my hand, but you just can't chew on it. Good boy. That's a good boy. Your little brother's a piranha. He'd probably chew my fingers off. Give me the string before you eat it. Make sure you lock them up. Don't let them... This is a guinea pig cage. Don't buy a kennel this small. If I weren't in here, this guy would be out of here in a heartbeat. He's already starting to climb our gates upstairs. So, if you're going to get an X-pin for them to run some exercise out, or you want to take them outside, even in the snow, take them out and let them run. When they get in, you may have to clean the ice balls out from between their toes. You want to watch salt this winter that has regular sidewalk salt will burn their feet. So when they come in, make sure you wash their feet off if you don't have pet safe salt. Oh golly, what else can I throw at you? I mean, there's so much I could tell you that we don't. This is like, oh, what did I weigh, people? He says, see, I could go over this. I know I can. This is only about 16 inches tall, maybe 15. So, yeah, don't get one of these. These are really cool for us for puppies, but they're actually made for guinea pigs. And they're sold on Amazon if you got a guinea pig. But I guess I just can't stress enough, don't let this puppy do anything at this age that you don't want it to do what's an adult. Even if it's cute, even if he says, oh, there's Vanessa, I found her. Hey, come here. You're noisy. She's not going to play with you. Nope, she's really not. Can't convince you that, can I? No bite. But don't be afraid to correct him. And when you do, don't go, oh, it's okay. You correct him and just let him walk away. If you were here and you got to watch them with their mother, if she were to ever go up to her mom when she was nursing and bite one of her nipples, the mother would turn around and do this quick stare and stop at her, and she would just kind of wilt and creep away. If she kept it up and bit her again, mom would bump her with her nose, and the dog would really scowl away. If she's dumb enough to bite mom the 3rd time, I have seen mothers draw blood because they've had the 3rd warning, you're out, and mom bites them. So mom knows, and you've got to be the same way as the mother dog. You cannot put up with things that you do not want to go on down the road. especially if you have small children. See, she's coming back now because she feels bad. She head's lowered, tail's wagged. I might pet her, but I'm not going to talk to her and tell her what a G-O-O-D good girl she is. But she says, I'm so sorry, Mom. But it's a puppy. They'll come right back and do it again. So it's just a case of schedule, keep it up, keep the routine up, let them know what you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate. But if you have grandchildren and children, if you've got a little one sitting on the floor and you got somebody like this activity level, and this puppy with a small child would build and jump in that child's face, maybe scratch it unintentionally with its toenails, you can reach across that child, pop it on the nose and say no. And that dog will look at the child like the child did it. So, and then we'll walk away and leave it alone for a little bit. But you really, really do have to work on the biting part of it. It's just inherent in their species. They do everything with their mouth because they don't have hands. And that's the biggest thing you want to stay away from is those teeth because they're sharp. I know what. She's such a sweet girl. I know. Oh, I know. No, and I don't like licking. I tell everybody the reason I don't like licking, believe me, I love puppy breath. If they could make, if Bed Bath & Beyond would make a candle with puppy breath smell, I would buy that only. But I don't like the licking because I know how many butts they lick, how much poop they eat, and how much urine they drink. And I don't want it in my mouth. So say no licking. Huh. I always tease Vanessa. She said, oh, thank you for the kiss. I said, it's not a kiss. The dog licked you, and he probably just licked his butt. So she's always going, oh, quit. So she says, but I'm a good girl. I really am. See, I brush my teeth daily. No, I don't brush teeth, so please don't say that. I don't brush teeth. Give them a hard bone. Those green things that are called greenies, that's a marketing tool. They're not going to clean their teeth any better than a milk bone, which I don't like milk bones, but you need something hard to chew on. If you're a hunter, save your rib cage out of that deer and cut it up. Give them 6-inch pieces of rib cage. If you can go to your butcher and they'll sell you beef ribs. Oh, she says, that felt so good right there. Yes, that felt so good. Shank bones or the femur bone, which are the leg bones, have them cut them up in about 2.5-inch pieces. Anything that's really hard like that will get rid of their chewing craze because they do have to chew because they're going to lose all their teeth in the next 8 months. So she says, I would just much rather spend time with you and not play with those ucky boys. No, those ucky boys are with me all day. Yeah, them ucky boys are with me all day. I know it. So, I will see you next week when you come to pick her up. I know what. She's just a good girl. You're going to go to a new mommy. Yeah, you're going to go to a new mommy. Vanessa and I won't be your mommies anymore. So, have a good week. I hope you have a wonderful new year. And I hope that it is a safe new year next year. And I guess we're all going to wait to see what next year's like. So, look at the good side of everything. We're all alive. We all have family. Hopefully your family is healthy. We hope that everyone has a family. If not, you need to make friends and make a family. Church is the best place to find out a family you never knew you had. I'll tell you that from experience. So, have a good week. We'll see you next week for pickup. And she's doing great. Say bye, Mom. Say bye, Mom. Say bye, Mom. Talk to you later.